bitch and I'm a cult leader. Yeah. They say I'm in the cult, they say a nigga lost, but I done lost it all. Family and all, they didn't get involved. They just wanna ball, son wanna stall. Back against the wall, we gon' show them all. I don't wanna be here, land of the slaves. We are not afraid, we are not the same. I done seen death, nigga, looking in his eyes. My higher man told me don't look surprised. Them haters gon' try, but them devils gon' fry. I don't wanna side, nigga, I just wanna ride. I don't wanna hide what I really feel inside. Them devils gonna pay for what they get denied. Look me in my eyes. I want 7 wives, I want 7 kids. I want them to know that there was no hope, that there was no joke. This is how it go. I do it with no tension. I mean no hesitation. Come on, no, we waiting. Look at what they saying. I can't let it be. I can't turn the cheek for what they did to you and what they did to me. They say I'm in the cult. I guess I'm in too deep. I guess it's really deep, but then it really needs to be. Forever it's one West. Forever we the best. You don't wanna test. It's only one West. Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
Wages of sin, death to your cult leader. You ain't one West, so you don't know scripture. Nah, you ain't in the truth, so we don't know niggas. Look, I had to change my ways, I don't know sinning. Got the name changed, not to Zaya, how would I? How was I ever in the world? I gotta ask myself. Man, the white man, the devil, I ain't imagining putting this in the hill, but my people can't imagine hell. I'm in the field with black natives and Hispanics. Never drop my sword and I don't panic like Muhammad. The church, the house of Satan, they just want your time. And you could go against the law, but you won't survive. Mo can't have a dream, we get birthed alive. But me or my enemies, the worst advice. If you ain't UPK, you don't worship Christ. Nah, say you don't worship Christ.
Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
Alright, Shalom. This is a priest and officer of 500 Karyash of ISUPK Reservations, man, of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the command of Commanding General Yohana, man, the only true leader for the North American, Indian, Hispanics, and black people in this world, all from America to South and Latin and all through North and Central America, man. Commander Yohana is the only leader for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and North American Indians. Now, the class topic today, man, is hell is a condition. We're not going to talk about the hell that they teach you in your Christian Bible studies. We're not going to teach you the hell that they teach you at Sunday school, in Sunday service, that it's a fiery pit and there's little red demons running around. Nah. We're here to tell you the truth about hell. Hell is a condition and every North American Indian, every native Indian is living through it right here in America. There's a reason why we're number 1 to die of the coronavirus. That's a symptom of hell, man. There's a reason why our reservations are filled with drug addicts. There's a reason why our sisters are getting stolen like no other, man. That's a result of hell. These are symptoms of our hellish condition. This is what people don't understand. Because the North American Indian, the Hispanics, black people, no matter whenever we faced oppression and we got put down, man, we always try to look to the brighter side of it. That's how we got rap. That's how we got the blues. That's how we got all this great music. even to what the Mexicans produce, the narco corridos. All this is just our way trying to make hell a little less hellish, man. And we don't even understand that. You know what I mean? Because the North American Indians, you see us, and we're such a peaceful people. We're such a lovely people. When you meet and talk to us, sit down with us, we're an amazing people. That's why every other nation is fascinated at the North American Indians. In Germany, I believe it was after the Second World War, some Native Indians were there, I believe, for, I don't know what they were there for, but they hopped off with their regalia, with their fringes, their headdresses. They hopped off the plane. German people started crowding. You know what I mean? They had to lock down the airport because so many people wanted to see these North American Indians because they were fascinated by them, man. You want to know why? Because the North American Indian, you're a special people. You're a chosen people according to the Lord. But because we have sinned and because we have let the ways of the Lord's commandments and his laws and his statutes, now we're here in America and we're number one in police brutality. We're number one in drug abuse. We're number one in the suicide rates. Our children grow up without fathers, man. Our children grow up without sometimes both parents. Sometimes our kids grow up with their parents as drug addicts. A lot of our times, our children grow up being molested, man. Watching their friends die right in front of them. This is the conditions of hell. This is what goes on in this hellish condition called America. And I'm going to show you it in the Bible. We're going to start Lamentations 4:17. If anyone has any questions, put them down below. There's ISUPK Reservations coming to you live once again under Commanding General Yohana. Share this video, like it, comment, do whatever you can, man. This right here is the 100 authentic % truth, man, that you're not going to get in your Christian church. You're not going to get in the Muslim mosque. I don't care where you go. You go all the way out there to Asia, to the Buddhists, all the way to them damn Ashkenazi Jews that are out there in Israel. You ain't going to get the truth of this Bible unless you come into the Israelite School UPK. We are scholars in here, man. We study this Bible day in and day out. We live this Bible. Everybody else claims to read the Bible and know God. When we know God, when we know this Bible, how do you know? Like Christ said, you can tell them by their fruits. We don't just do some of the Bible. We do the whole Bible. We do the Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread. We keep ourselves holy. We do the work of the priesthood, which is what you see right here before you. Let's go Lamentations 4, so we're going to start 4, verse 17, and go down to 19. The book of Lamentations, 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. Now this is talking about, imagine a people, you understand, looking onto something. Looking onto something that's vain, that can't do nothing for you. It's saying their eyes have failed, that they've looked for something, but their eyes failed, and they're like, oh, they looked at it for no reason. They looked for something to save them. You want to know what that is? America. We spent over 500 years in this place called America, and we think America can do something amazing for us and can save us. When America can't do nothing for us, man. America is the reason that the North American Indians were thrown on reservations. America is the reason why drugs are flooding our communities. America is the reason our sisters are getting stolen. I don't care if you're in Canada or south of the border, America is the reason. You want to know why South America got all them guns and drugs and all in the barrios and all that? The Americans is it. Los gringos, whatever you want to call them, the Europeans, the true red man. That should be a stab in your face, man. They call you the red man, but in reality, they red. We copper. We shades of brown, but we red. They red, man. They get mad. They get sunburned. They pink. Come on, man. But our eyes have failed for our vain help. Let's continue. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. Now, we've all tried to have America save us. We try to do everything for America to stand for us and to love us. We salute their flag after they murdered us and threw us on reservations. We even some of our brothers go fight in their wars. Go join their police force, but try to become their politicians, their governors, their presidents. You wanna know why? Because they think America can save them. They think democracy can save them. America can't save you, man. This political parties and all, it's all not. If your life don't even matter in America, what makes you think your vote matters? The North American Indian, us as a people, it's obvious that our lives don't matter to these people. But yeah, we're gonna try, vote. Yeah, we're gonna try to change it the correct way and play by the political system, and we'll put a native as president. Well, that's not gonna happen, man. If they do, it's gonna be some Uncle Tomahawk. It's gonna be an Uncle Tomahawk that got Donald Trump's money in his back. You understand? In his back pocket. That's what we're gonna realize. Our eyes have failed for our vain help. For years, the North American Indians, you built America. You built up America. You taught their ancestors how to survive when they came here on the Mayflower. You taught them how to deal with the corn, how to make fabrics, how to survive in this wilderness, man. You've done nothing but love these people. They put you in slavery. They slaughtered you. You took care of their children. You took care of their house, of their animals, of their farms. And they hated you for it. They despised you for it. And for that, the Lord's going to make them pay. This is what we got to realize first, and that we're in a hellish condition. If I could, so, Lord Christ, if I could. Let's continue. Verse 18, they hunt our steps, then we cannot go in our streets. There's a reason that the North American Indian, we're number one in police brutality. Since 2016, you can look at the analytics. It comes first that the North American Indian, we're number one in police brutality. Then it's our brothers, the black people. Then it's Hispanics. Y'all didn't know that, did you? You want to know why? Because it's easy to hunt a North American Indian. We're easy prey to them. You want to know why? Because we don't stand for ourselves, man. Because we don't love each other enough to watch out for our brothers. So many North American Indians, we got beef with one another. Tribes beefing with one another. We don't even conversate to try and fix the rest, and we don't even realize the problem is our oppressor. And they don't pay for it. The condition we live in here in America is hell. That's what you gotta realize. Hell is not some fantasy place.
Right.
You understand? Hell isn't some place you go to where what they believe, Hades. Like that's all Greek mythology. That you die and you go into Dante's Inferno, and there's just people stabbing you forever, ripping you with chains. Like that's fantasy. That's fantasy. But you know where hell really is? Is your best friend overdosing in front of you.
Right.
You wanna know what hell is? A son growing up without his father.
Right.
You wanna know what hell is? Watching a child watching their best friend die before their eyes.
Right.
You wanna know what hell is? Being thrown on a reservation and for 500 years serving and dying for a place that have never loved you.
Right.
You serve their gods. You die in their military. You dress like them. You try to talk like them. A lot of our brothers forget their indigenous ways. Go get them a white woman, go move to the city. You forget the rest. And still they don't give a damn about us. What the North American Indian has to realize is we niggas too.
Right.
We niggas too. The same way they view black people is the same way they view us. We gotta come together, man. That's the only way we can escape this hellish condition is by coming together with our brothers and coming into the army of Christ, which is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man.
That's right.
Let's continue. Lamentations 4:19. The officer of 1,000 officers I will love joining us, man. Alongside Christ. It says, there's the book of Lamentations, 4 verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. And you gotta understand this. The Bible talks with a lot of metaphors, man. It talks with a lot of what they say, Christ parables. It speaks in a lot of parables. The reason why the Lord said right here are swifter than the eagles of the heaven, because what's America's national bird? The eagle. It swoops down on its prey. It's swifter than the eagles of the heaven. You'll see a lot of times in this Bible when it refers to the nation of Edom, aka the so-called European in this Bible, they refer to them a lot of the time with the eagle. What else? In Obadiah it says they shall establish themselves. I'm paraphrasing, but in the stars of heaven like an eagle. That's in Obadiah and as well in Isaiah.
Isaiah 14.
Isaiah 14. Let's continue. You got it, sir?
Yeah.
The water.
This is the book of Lamentation, chapter 4, verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
That sounds like the North American Indian. They laid wait they hunted us up to the mountains. And to every nick and cranny here in America, they hunted us down.
Right.
They made bounty posters for us. That if you bring the scalp of an Indian, that's $500 right there. They hunted us down like cattle, man, and lynched us and burned us and murdered us. Y'all just forgot the Trail of Tears, right? Trump 2020 though. Y'all just forgot that babies were locked in dog cages. Trump 2020, you know what I mean? Like, this is just nonsense that will continue on and on if so-called North American Indians don't realize who their oppressor is and who the devil is, and that's our European colonizers, man.
Right.
That's these people that call themselves Caucasians, call themselves white. That's who they are.
Right.
They're the devil. They're the deceiver. Our ancestors told us this. How many times have you seen the old movies where they're showing old Native American chiefs and he's like, for pale face, speak with forked tongue. He's trying to tell you something, man, and you can't even peep it. Skip down verse 22, sir, if you could.
Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Into what?
Into captivity.
Here in America, we in captivity, man. I know it don't look like it. Now we ain't got the chains on us. The chains, we ain't got no chains on us, but we got chains in our mentality, man. That's why you serve that white Jesus. That's why you go. That's why your grandma, she over here praying to the damn fire.
Right.
We don't even realize the way we think that is indigenous and the way we think that is native and is our ancestors. It's actually the way of our oppressors, man. It's actually the ways that they taught us, and we've been so destroyed in this place, we mixed it with ours. When the Israelite school UPK, we have the original ways of our ancestors, man.
That's right.
I could show you through books and books and books how the North American Indians knew Hebrew,
Right.
how they spoke Hebrew, how there's Hebrew artifacts all throughout America, how they said our God is the God of Israel. We're a special people. We meant to be left alone. We've shown this time and time again on ISUPK reservations. Now it's time for you as a North American Indian to realize, when are you going to wake up? When are you not going to be the oppressor's dog, man? When are you going to stand up against your oppressor? I'm not talking about with guns. They got more guns than anybody. They got probably lasers, F-16 jets, they got everything. They got the Star Wars program. Lord only knows what he got going on there. You know what I mean? We ain't going to beat him. The scriptures say this. Our warfare is not carnal, but spiritual. Right. We're going to have to awake mentally, man, and spiritually, and realize this condition we're in is not our rest. Can you get that scripture for me, sir? This place is not our rest. This is what we got to realize, man. Here, the North American Indian in America, the Hispanic, we've become, like, this is a day-to-day thing. Like, we think dying and going through hell in this place is just normal. It's just our average everyday life, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing new, and that's the problem. We become accustomed to the way as living an American citizen. Well, we're not Americans. We're not Americans. We're not named after. We don't come from the loins of Americanos Vespucci, who's named after America. Who's that through him? That's what America is named by, through
right.
his name, who is a European. We're not Europeans, so we're not Americans. Where did we came from? We don't look this. We're so simple, man, and we believe everything the American society and their history books can tell us, man. When he's only gonna push out his history that he wants you to know. That's why he teaches the land bridge and the Bering Strait. And we came from Asians. When in reality, man, we're the Israelites.
Right.
We got more proof about that than anything, I think, man. There ain't nothing else. There ain't nothing you can show me in this Bible that can disprove that the North American Indians are Israelites, man. I can show you time and time again. We still got the Captain Katazar's election, man. Captain Katazar's 12 tribes breakdown election. Man, I was here 4 hours. 4 hours of him bringing out nothing but heavy facts. And guess what? Ain't still nobody even try to bring an argument against it. So if you think you know something, go check out that lecture. You're gonna see it after. Like, I'm convinced. What? Let me go get some all black boots, pants, and shirt, and I'm on my way to the school right now. Hey, they're gonna be calling us up like, hey, Shalom Shabbat.
Right.
This is young man Kane out of New Mexico. Yeah, I'm from a reservation. Yeah. I like to join the class. They're gonna be like, God damn, oh, Most High Christ. Give me that if you could, sir.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
And what?
Arise ye and depart.
Many fake Israelites would like use the scripture and be like, well, oh, we got to leave America. We got to go to Canada. we got to go to Asia, Australia. We got to go anywhere that isn't America. And that's not what it's talking about, man. This is talking about mentally. Arise and depart. Leave from America. Take your spirit out of America. Take all your ideologies of this place and just throw it away. If you salute the American flag, don't salute the American flag. If you love America and you vote and all that, don't do that. If you go to church, don't do that. This is just average everyday American lifestyle that you have become accustomed to. You get high, that's an American lifestyle. You get drunk off your damn mind to where you're putting yourself in danger and others you love in danger, that's an American lifestyle, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little liquor here and there. You know what I mean? Serve you up some. But you getting drunk off your damn mind when you're beating your damn dog to death. You got a problem. And that's our problem as North American Indians, is that we ain't separating from this place called America. We ain't this party. Continue.
For this is not your rest.
For what?
This is not your rest.
But this isn't our rest. This place called America, this isn't a place made for us. This place, America, isn't a place, like the land America is given to us. That's right. This is technically our land. But now it's in the hands of our oppressors. Is that it on that, sir? Slay.
Because
Go ahead.
Because it is polluted.
Because it is polluted. You know what that means? What polluted mean? It means it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's cursed. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's something that can do nothing for you but harm you. You know what I mean? That's why we got separated from America. Because if we stay in America, we're going to die. We're going to die like so many of our brothers and sisters died before us. But we remove our spirit, our heart, our knowledge, our love from this place, and we love our power, the God of Israel, his commandments, everything that he gave us when we first came to this land, and we'll be back on top.
Right.
And they're going to be nothing to do against us, man. Any more of that, sir?
It shall destroy you.
It shall what?
It shall destroy you.
America's going to destroy us, you understand? If we keep serving this place and we keep sitting in this place expecting for America to do something for us, we're going to be destroyed, man. You want to know why? Because this is hell. This is our captivity, Lord Christ. Sir. This is the place of many of our ancestors that dwelt and got murdered and slaughtered. You want to know why? Because our oppressor is the devil.
Right.
Our oppressor is the devil. These Europeans, these colonizers, man, they have never given a damn about us. So for the North American Indian, for the Hispanic, for the black man, we must join together and unite as one people and separate from this place. Spiritually, come out of her. Don't join to her gods. Don't do the things Americans do.
Right.
Don't live the American lifestyle. Live the lifestyle of an Israelite, man. An Israelite means prince of the power. And as an Israelite, your job is to separate from all nations, man.
That's right.
While America wants to join in one big old boiling pot of one sorbet of all nationalities, the Israelites are to separate, man.
Right.
The North American Indians, if you want to live, like right now, the COVID-19, because of COVID-19, a lot of reservations are not allowing outsiders to come into their reservation. Continue to do that. Because if we do that, guess what? There's no more stolen sisters. Guess what? If we continue to do that, there's no more drugs coming in. The North American Indians should shut down their reservations for anyone trying to come in and build our businesses up and build ourselves up and come to power and build the reservation, make the reservation look like Wall Street, Red Wall Street,
Right.
Brown Wall Street, you know what I mean? or do what we did back in the early 1900s and join with our black brothers and make a black Wall Street again.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that Black Wall Street was built with blacks and Native Indians coming together, man. But because our oppressor's the damn devil, he bombed it to the ground. If you could, sir, grab me Baruch 4 and 6. This is what we don't understand. This place that we're living in, this condition is not natural. The North American Indian and Hispanics, the way we've been dying and suffering in this place has been too long. This has been a hellish condition and a hellified state that we've been in. The North American Indian and Hispanic, what we must do as a people is defy this place, is defy America. Like I said before, I'm not talking about storm the White House with guns, go guns blazing like they do in the movies. That ain't how we gonna do it. But by serving our God, man, our power. And this ain't no Christian church. This ain't no going into your bedroom at night and being like, Jesus, hear my words. This is, I'm gonna stop smoking weed. I'm gonna stop being a homosexual. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna stop hating my brothers. I'm gonna follow the laws of God. That's how you serve your power. Serving God isn't, oh, you know what, God, I know I sucked about 10 rods today. You know, so like, that ain't serving. Like, you know, I know I sucked about 10 rods today. I know I smoked crack. You know, I ain't watched over my child nothing. You know, I know I did all that. But, you know, God, I just love you so much. I know you know my heart. That's what Christians think it is. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds stupid. But that's what Christians think. They think, oh, God knows. They tell them, well, you know, you're not supposed to be eating pork. God knows my heart, brother. That don't matter. Well, you know, it's a sin to smoke weed, man. That don't even matter, brother. The Lord put that on the earth. And if it is a sin, Jesus got me. I'm baptized. Are you saved? That's how they be, man. I remember I ran into a Native Indian brother that told me that. He's like, oh, man, I'm a pastor. I'm saved. I said, saved from what? What you saved from? You in the reservation. You ain't saved from jack. He's like, man, that's besides the point. Yeah, besides the point. Your people is dying day in and day out. But because we have been polluted with this place, because we've suffered in the curses, and now we think this place is paradise, man.
Right.
Like the Hispanics, man, they life down there in South and Latin America, from Venezuela, Costa Rica, Mexico, Puerto Rico, all of them down there. Their life is such a hellhole because the Americans put so much guns and drugs into that place. Now they think America is a place where they can find freedom. They come here to America, they're the promised land. They come here, they get murdered just like the rest. They get slaughtered. They die and they mop their floors and they do everything for these people to love them. And at the end of the day, our oppressor still shoots them in the back. At the end of the day, the oppressor still locks them in dog cages, man. At the end of the day, the oppressor still shoots them in the back just like he does with the black man. Just like he does the Native Indian, man. Nothing new. If you could, sir, give me that script. We'll wrap it up with that.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Not for what?
Not for your destruction.
We were sold to the nations, not for our destruction. The reason we're here in America is not for us to die.
Right.
The Lord is not putting us. Now, a lot of people say that, well, if God didn't want slavery, if God didn't want the North American Indians to get their land stolen, he should have done something. He should have said something. You know, this and that. You know, what the Lord says this. I ain't let them do it to you to destroy you. But continue.
God, not for your slighting. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath.
But because we moved our God to wrath. Because the God of Israel, our father, Yahweh, in the Hebrew, he got mad with us. He was angry with us, like any good father. If you don't obey his laws, man, if you in your house, imagine you a father, and you in a house, you got sons, and none of them are doing what they're told. What are you gonna do? You gonna punish them, man. And they get bad enough, you gonna kick them out the house. That's what the Lord did to us. He kicked us out the house. He taught us. He's teaching us a lesson right now, because we don't want to stop being drug addicts.
Right.
Because we don't want to stop loving homosexuality. Because we don't want to stop moreover loving our oppressor, man. Because we don't want to stop loving America.
Right.
The Lord has cast us out. Because you love America, guess what? You put that over God. You love that weed, that blunt, you put that over God.
Right.
You'll do anything to get that weed. You put that meth. There's some brothers on meth. Heroin. They right there. You put that over the Lord. Hell, liquor too. You love liquor more than anything. You gonna find a way to get you a can every day. A 6-pack. Man, what you gonna do? You put all of that over the Lord's gonna punish you, man.
That's right.
Any more on that, sir?
Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
We were delivered unto our enemies. Who's our enemies? The so-called European. The European, man, if you can't see here in America in 2020 that a little more? Come on, we'll get to it. If you can't see that your person out here in 2020 is your enemy, I don't know what to tell you. You need some glasses, because goddamn, it's 2020 and they're in Canada. In Canada, they're out there. Everybody talking about Canada like it's the best place to go. Like I always hear people say, if something pops off in America, I'm gonna run to Canada. But guess what? Canada don't give a damn about the niggas either. Can you want to know why? In Canada, they were about, before the COVID-19, they were about to build a pipeline right through Canada, right through Native Indian land. Native Indians were there like, man, you ain't gonna do that. They protesting, and guess what? They were shooting them dead. They was killing them like animals, man, like dogs in the street. Like it was nothing, just shooting them. The Canadian mountaineers, the ones with the red suits and the funny hats, they was murdering them, man. They was slaughtering them. And then out of nowhere, the Lord sent COVID-19.
Right.
The Lord is sending this so we can learn. Not only can we learn, but our oppressor can pay. You see his economy is collapsing.
Right.
They will check on the barrel. The oil prices is still going down. Lord be with it. He's trying to start World War III. Donald Trump talking about he's going to bomb some Iranian submarines. And America, your future ain't looking good. The scriptures say this in 2 Ezra: with their fall of their kingdom, our kingdom shall rise. For Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning, man.
Right.
Our kingdom is going to be the beginning of life for this place. You want to know why? Because there's been so much slaughter and murder. The trees can't even grow anymore. God damn, there's so much damn pollution in the earth. Animals have gone extinct. The tiger, I love tigers. Tigers damn near dead because of our oppressors, man. Go ahead, sir. Continue if you could.
Verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils.
By sacrificing unto what?
Unto devils.
How do we sacrifice unto devils? By worshiping their gods. By loving America. By serving America in their military and allowing your sons to join their military and joining the police force. That's the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. What does it say about the mark of the beast? That's in your forehead and in your right arm. What's that forehead? That's your mentality, your knowledge, your spirituality. You being a Christian, a Catholic. Hell, you could be a Native Indian, be an atheist, but you're a Christian. Why? Because at the end of the day, what are you gonna say? Man, I love everyone, man. Y'all racist. Y'all are racist. Yeah, white people did that a long time ago, but we ain't got no beef with them, That's a Christian. You don't even realize it. If you over here talking about some, man, I don't believe in none of that, man. I follow the ways of the Creator. He wants to love everybody. Guess what? You're a Christian. I'm sorry to tell you. You're a Christian. And because of that, you'll be viewed the same, man. Because we've sacrificed onto devils.
Right.
The North American Indian, Hispanic, black man, it is your job to stop that and come into the Israelite school UPK under Command Johanna, which is the only path, the safe path to the Lord.
That's right.
You want to stop dying from COVID-19? Call Command Johanna. Come into the ISUPK. You want to stop the drugs on your reservation? Come to the ISUPK. You want to stop the murder and the downtrodden and the slaughter that we've suffered for 500 years? Come into the ISUPK, man.
Right.
With that, I'm Priest and Officer of 500 Karyash. The water again to my man, Priest and Officer of 1,000 Officer Olam Gabar, coming now. Check out ISUPK Reservations on YouTube, ISUPK Res on Facebook, Instagram. Check out ISUPK Juliet, all that, man. We're taking ground. What you about to see right now is the beginning of the fall of our oppressor's empire.
That's right.
Go ahead, man. And with that, we're good, sir. That clip it, and we're good to go, man. If anyone got any questions or any concern about our food programs, clothing drives, any of that, you contact the ISUPK reservations. We got a number in our bio on our Facebook page. Give us a call, man. You want to set up something? Let's get together. It's time for us to join together as one people, once again under one banner. Shalom.